Daniel Lewis here with another episode of the Knight Life. This week we got Athletic Director and Dean of Athletics, Mike Maury. How you doing today, Mike?
Doing great.
Good. Well, this is a big interview for us. Obviously, we've had players, coaches, different athletes. Now we got the big boss. What's it like being a big boss?
It's a big responsibility, to be honest with you. I take it pretty serious because some of the decisions we make affect you guys, the athletes. So we want to do the best for you guys.
Yeah. Well, I think that it's pretty evident that you're in a good place. You played football.
Yeah.
Okay. You've coached football.
Yes.
You've been administrator.
Yes.
And now you're at the top. And obviously, you've been here 6 years, and things are changing. What's that 6 years been like?
It's been a transition. One of the first things that we wanted to do when we got here was the weight room needed to change.
Yeah.
That was a critical component. I mean, how you train and the tools you use to train is going to impact how you perform regardless of what sport you play. So you have to have the right tools to prepare, and it was inadequate. So that was like the first thing that had to happen immediately. Yeah. So much so that I didn't want to worry about bells and whistles. So that's why you come in and say, oh wow, look, they've got all this new stuff, but the carpet's old. Yeah. Right. The carpet's old because replacing the carpet would have made it slower, which would have then prevented you guys from having the right tools to prepare. So the carpet might not be all fancy, but you have the right stuff to get better now. That was the whole gist of it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, one thing we're seeing is when we bring recruits in, is they love the platforms. They think it's the coolest thing in the world. They love the work that gets done in there. We post a lot of videos.
Yeah.
Kind of the next big step, we got a big bond this year.
Yes.
What is kind of taking place with that?
So we're finally getting air conditioning in the gym.
Yeah, well, that's a big thing in Reading.
It's a big deal in Reading. We've never had it, so that's actually happening, and it should be done soon. We're also having a field house built.
Yeah, so you can see that kind of peeking back there.
But that's going to help with soccer, baseball, softball, even home football games. We can put the officials out there if we want. So there's a whole bunch of things we can do with it. And it's going to have all new technology, so it's like a smart room. It's not going to be just a box and here's your lockers. Yeah. It's going to have technology in there so you can actually instruct in there. So it's going to be a pretty awesome spot.
Yeah. Well, I'm not complaining. I'm involved with football, but football has a tendency to take things over. And we've obviously kind of at times taken over that locker room. So it's good for other sports to get the treatment that they deserve. Well, one big thing that I think doesn't go unnoticed is obviously you've been an athlete at Humboldt State. You played football there, and you played arena football. Yeah. So you obviously know how to, even though you're in a different position, how to deal with the athletes. What's that like?
So it's kind of interesting. When I got into community college, I never played community college, and I thought, well, football's football, teaching's teaching. And then when I got there, I was like, this is a different animal. I was used to a 4-year thing where at this time you're there, and it was just a different way of operating. And I fell in love with it, to be honest with you, because when I left community college and went back to the 4-year to coach, it was different. And I missed that connection with these guys. I also missed getting guys on scholarship. I think that's something that is so rewarding because these kids come from so many different backgrounds. And there's a reason they're here. Whether it's just overlooked, or you need to do something academically, athletically, there's a reason. And we can correct that. And then when they sign, and you don't even know where you're going to go. You're 18 right now. 2 years, you don't know where you're going to live in the country. That's awesome. To a guy like me, I'm 42. I know where I'm going. I got a wife and kids at home. There's no transferring for me, right? It's an exciting time.
I think what you kind of said answered my question about athletes. Why the athletes? You played football here, which mixed in good. I think what you see with Mike is a lot of people don't get to see everything, right? Because you're the big boss, and you got to be that, which is awesome. And I think that's kind of why we wanted to do an interview with you, is to show people that you're a guy. You go home, you have kids, and it's like but you love sports, but you love the kids. And that's why you're in the position you're in. You're not just in it because you can read a book good and you can do stuff.
Oh, no.
You're in
Absolutely.
it.
I mean, this athletics is a carrot. It's dangled out to people. And some people need that carrot, and they're going to pass classes. And that was my experience. When I was a student athlete, I didn't necessarily enjoy going to class. I don't have any freshman going, what am I doing? All of a sudden, I was like, wait, I might not be eligible. That changed everything. And so as I kept kind of prodding along with that carrot in front of me, all of a sudden, I was like halfway through going, well, I'm kind of in going to class. If I'm going to be there, I better take this serious. And years later, you've got a master's degree, whatever. And you look at it going, whoa. That was awesome, and it really was because of the sport you played.
Well, that's the big thing is everyone. I'm young. We don't see the end goal But when you go buy a house or you go buy stuff, all of a sudden that pays off.
When you're a real adult,
yeah,
you go on, what?
Get to go take your wife out to a nice dinner or something. So definitely, I mean, and a big thing with that is, you talked about community college. I fell in love with it too, obviously. I went here and love it because the stories are so different.
Yeah.
You got guys that great households to not great households and women in the same thing.
It's a huge melting pot. I will never forget, I had one year my defensive line was a guy from Hillsborough, California, a guy from Minnesota, and a guy from Miami. Yeah, I was going, that wasn't on purpose. Yeah. That's kind of cool. The whole country's covered. Minnesota guy had that thick accent. Yeah. And you had the Miami guy, he had the swag. And the Hillsborough guy was just some farmer. Right? It was, and they were buddies. Yes. They all lived together in some apartment. I'm like, this is crazy to see it all happen. And it happens on accident because you're all there for the same reason.
Yeah. Well, I think that, obviously, that's why we want to do this. Because people obviously don't get to see every day that they care about us. Obviously, you care about us. Money being involved.
Sure.
Your job is to care about the kids and keep them in line. And obviously, you got to make those tough decisions, like you said.
Sure.
Mike, we appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
And,
thanks for doing this.
Hey,
is cool.
don't be afraid to go say hi to him when you see him walking down. All right. Thank you. Come back next week with another episode of The Knight Life.